I am hungry.
We are all blessed with another adventure with Kratos soon, but that does not stop us from looking back at what an awesome adventure we've already had with him. Hi, this is Ishak from Game & Ocean, and today we'll be counting down the top 10 moments from the God of War saga. For this list, we'll be looking at some of the best moments across the three main games, God of War 1, 2 and 3. These could be anything from a boss battle to a cutscene or just good level design. Also, we'll be getting into some detailed plot points from these games, so consider this a spoiler alert. So without further ado, let's get on with the list. Number 10. Poseidon Battle, God of War 3.
Zeus! Your son has returned. I bring the destruction of Olympus!
Kicking off the list is the very first boss encounter in the third game. This part is special for many reasons. To start off, this boss is designed specifically to put on a show and showcase the power of the PlayStation 3 and what you can expect from the rest of the game. You're just minutes into the game and the game has your adrenaline pumping as this battle begins on Titan Gaia while she is climbing Mount Olympus and concludes atop another mountain, complete with Kratos kicking ass in first person. It does not get any more up close and personal than this. Number 9. Steampunk Minotaur, God of War. God of War is known for its boss battles, and this one in particular is a class apart. Unlike other boss battles which give you a breather and take place in stages, this one happens in an enclosed chamber from start to finish. Said chamber is a place you previously visited and found to be too large and too quiet to ignore. You knew something was about to happen here and was not sure how or when. Many minutes later, you enter the chamber again where this badass Temple Minotaur drops in for a fight. And boy is it good.
By the gods, can this be real?
Number 8. Kratos vs himself, God of War. This is my personal favorite from the original God of War and is a major point in the infamous argument of the first game being the best in terms of story and context. While that's a topic for another day, this stage stands out as it happens while you're in the middle of fighting Ares. Ares throws Kratos deep into his conscience where he's battling his inner demons, with the world around him falling apart, both literally and figuratively, all while trying to save his family from harm. And the soundtrack matches the tone of the situation perfectly.
So glad you could carve out some time for us. You know, we need it.
Number 7. Hades Battle, God of War 3. This battle makes the list for its build-up alone. Kratos is betrayed by Gaia and falls into the realm of Hades, with all of his powers lost, again. While he acquires weapons and magic along the way, Hades is watching him all along and taunting him, making the player ready for the inevitable battle.
I knew you would be back, Spartan. Did you miss me?
By the time you confront Hades, this battle feels long overdue and both Kratos and the player can't wait to finish him off. And the way Kratos finishes him off is only second to another entry coming up on our list.
For how could he forget spilling the blood of his own family?
Number 6. The birth of the Ghost of Sparta, God of War. This is a key moment in the game story which had been told in bits and pieces until now.
There was something about this temple, something forbidden.
Kratos has just retrieved Pandora's box and is killed by Ares for it. In his dying moments, he recalls how he was tricked into killing his own wife and child. Although he regrets this for the rest of his life and seeks revenge on Ares, the price was already paid and the ashes of his wife and child remain on his skin, turning him from an average Spartan soldier to be forever known as the Ghost of Sparta. This is heavy stuff.
With that curse, all would know him for the beast he had become. His skin white with the ash of his dead family. The Ghost of Sparta had been born.
Number 5. Hercules Battle, God of War 3.
Hello, brother.
If you think Hades had a bad day, think again. Unlike Hades, Hercules actually has a personal vendetta against Kratos. Hercules is not happy as Kratos gets all the praise, while he only gets to play the underdog.
Think about it, brother. While I was stuck cleaning the Augean stables, he chose you to destroy Ares.
But the title of underdog does not translate in appearance. Despite being brothers, Hercules is almost twice the size of Kratos. And his lack of magical powers prepares the player for what will be a very physical showdown. Hercules also evolves his abilities as you progress through the stages of the battle, forcing the player to rethink their approach amidst the battle. But all of this only makes that vicious pummeling in the end, delivered by Kratos, all the more satisfying.
Remember, Kratos, it was I who saved you in your time of greatest need.
Number 4. Ares succeeded, God of War. Up next on our list is a conclusion to the first game. You've been through a rough night in Athens, braved the desert, and survived Pandora's temple, all to gain Pandora's box and defeat Ares. A rather shallow boss battle later, you have Ares on his knees making one last pitch to spare him. This is followed by our anti-hero's iconic reply, after which he proceeds to finish his quest for revenge. At least momentarily.
I was trying to make you a great warrior.
You succeeded.
This scene particularly carries meaning as Kratos is right in what he says here. Ares really had succeeded in creating a god slayer out of a Spartan commander, who would ultimately become the god of war by slaying Ares himself.
Kratos had done the impossible. A mortal defeating a god. Ares was no more.
Number 3. The Colossus Battle, God of War 2. Making the top 3 in our list is the opening sequence of God of War 2. While Kratos is blowing some steam off in Olympus, a mysterious god has had enough and brings the Colossus to life, just after striking Kratos and having him lose all his godly powers. What follows is a multi-stage battle which also acts as the game's tutorial, complete with exhilarating quick-time events. This is one of the stronger moments in the game, making way for the twist following the boss battle and the event that set you up for an awesome adventure that is God of War 2. Number 2. The Hydra Battle, God of War. The original God of War pretty much came out of nowhere and set itself apart as a game to be taken note of. What helped the game get this status is the opening act with the Hydra boss battle. The game wastes little time to put you in the thick of the action and throwing you into a boss battle to remember. Kratos is still serving the gods and is asked to kill a monster, the Hydra. This boss battle sets a tone for things to come, and we as players are assured that this game is something very special. Just brilliant stuff. Before we look at our number 1, here are a few honorable mentions.
Wait! Perhaps the sisters have sent you to help me! I realize now! Leave me alone! Go away!
We will unite. We will stand together, and I will wipe out this plague. Olympus will prevail.
Number 1. The End Begins. God of War 2. Earning the number 1 spot is this epic conclusion to an epic game that was God of War 2. After defeating the Sisters of Fate, you go back in time to defeat Zeus, but Athena throws herself in the way and gets killed in the process, and Zeus uses this moment to flee. Kratos is enraged now and wants only one thing: the death of the gods.
I have lived in the shadow of the gods for long enough. The time of the gods has come to an end!
What follows is an expertly written scene, which is arguably the high point in the series. Never was I so satisfied with finishing a game, and never did a game make me want to play the next game right away.
Zeus, your son has returned! I bring the destruction of Olympus!
This was God of War at its best. Do you agree with the countdown? What are your favorite moments? Sound off in the comments. And please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe to the channel for more awesome stuff like this. Till then, this is Ishaq signing off. You have an awesome day.